Yeah, man. Yeah.
We are, and I just want to see if that works. But fuck it, Tim.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Figuring things out. Been away for a few weeks.
It goes up when you talk.
Yeah, they like me. They love me. All right, mic's on. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So yeah, Joe.
Fuck guest.
Oh yeah, it's been a while
when
since
you try
you
to chase for a guest for like 3 weeks and they all back out. That shit gets annoying.
Shout out to Dave Hong. No pun intended. Day and night doing big things, man. You spoke to him recently?
No,
he making some moves, man. Making some power moves. He elevated. He elevated. Still more room to grow up and step up the ladder, but he's getting somewhere now. Yeah. So shout out to him.
That's good.
Keep ducking the podcast, but we still love you.
I was like, just pick a day that you are sure to come. Yes. Day before, you're coming, right? Yes. Day of, I can't come. And then he was like, I was in the precinct. I was like, whatever.
Oh, damn. He robbing people nowadays?
Nah.
No, I know. Yeah, so you've been keeping up with the fights, the UFC?
Tyrone Woodley? No.
Oh, yeah. It's all, yeah. We missed all of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tyrone Woodley, Gail Kane. Was it Gail Kane? One that beat Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
AKA Bigger Tim.
Yeah. He bullied Derek Lewis. Let's start off with that. Did he hide it? Because that's why I read it on a report, man.
Yeah, he bullied him. Yeah, it was like
that was the same day as the Jake, by the way. No, that wasn't the same day as the Woodley fight, right? That was like a week before or something like that.
Right, like a few weeks.
All right, cool, yeah. And so he bullied Derek Lewis.
Bullied. Yeah. Like Derek couldn't really touch him.
Wow.
And
I'm used to seeing him getting beat up, but he's always able to come back and do something. You get what I'm saying? But this one sounded like it was just like no chance in hell, bro.
Yeah.
And I was for the interim title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now Garrett Kane, he was more like he was fighting very long.
Oh, he used the range. Okay.
He used the range, fought on the outside. Didn't let him touch him at all.
He know how to control distance. Yeah, that's a smart plan because Derek Lewis, his power carries into the late rounds of the fight, all the way to the ending of the fifth or the third round.
We didn't get to that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's dangerous. So that was a good game plan to control distance, and you don't want to give a guy like that chances. How many come back from Ohio victories he had? That's dangerous.
I remember Volkov. Curtis.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah.
He beat Nagano. That was supposed to be like a boring. I didn't even watch that fight. But
what was the one where Joe Rogan was interviewing? He was like,
balls. I understand. I understand.
Yeah, that's the funny guy, man. That was some shit. A response I would respect.
Derek Lewis, why is your shorts off? My balls is hot.
I expect something like that from Rampage.
You sound like fucking. He's like a modern Rampage.
Yeah, that's what you remind me when he said that. I was like, yo, that's something Rampage.
He be sounding like Shaq sometimes.
Oh, the Beast. Yeah. So
the Black Beast.
What was your take on that Woodley fight? Should I start off first?
You get way more passionate than I.
Oh yeah.
Now you go into it.
It was a beautiful. I won't say beautiful fight, but Jake fought. I could say beautiful for his standing.
Yeah.
It was a little different from normally, of course, because he was fighting basketball players and didn't ask him much of a stand-up.
Did you have it like scoring wise?
I gave it slightly around for Woodley. But I ain't gonna go out there and say it was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery or nothing, because Woodley, he just wasn't throwing punches, man. But when he did throw, he seemed like he got Jake's attention. And that one round where it should have been a knockdown, but any other time of boxing, they would count that as a knockdown. I don't know what happened now, because when the ropes hold you up, they would call that a knockdown. So I gave it a one round for Woodley, but it ain't nothing to be like it was a robbery. It was like a bit frustrating to watch. Because the whole time, like, Jake, sit down on your punches, man. Because you was at times, like, especially when you was throwing a jab and hitting them to the body. I'm like, you hitting them, Jake, throw more punches, sit down on your punches. And Woodley, I'm like, yo, Woodley, he's clearly worried about your power. Get at him. Yeah. Don't wait for the perfect punch. You got to create that opening.
In my mind, I feel like it was almost like he got paid off, maybe.
That's what it looked weird, right? It looked so weird, right?
Because nowhere in Tyrone Woodley's career he fought like monsters. That he only threw
Robbie
5
Lawler.
punches. In one round, he threw 5 punches.
That shit was
So
so
he was just
frustrating.
blocking and
He wasn't getting hit much, really, unless it was to the body.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, yo, I was frustrated. I'm like, yo, let your hands go. He's clearly worried about your power.
And the one time that he actually catches him and he goes to the ropes, and it almost seemed like he caught him by mistake. Like he didn't really want to catch him. And then when he did catch him, he bounced off. Bully didn't attack.
Yeah, he was doing this. I'm like, no, dude, hit him. I'm like, get him, get him. Like, that shit was frustrating, bro.
And I don't think Tyrone Woodley will get that tired.
Nah, he ain't even look tired at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jake looked tired. And I knew he was going to lose if he go to decision because Showtime signed Jake to a deal.
Yeah.
And I said, if it's a close fight, they're going to give it to Jake. So I was like, whoa, you got to really put the beats on him and knock him out. If it's real, if anything is close or debatable, they're going to give it to Jake.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Tyrone was thinking. I wasn't watching around a traditional boxing people, so they watching the fight, but they got music playing, everyone talking. I couldn't hear what the corner was telling them. I don't know what the corner was telling them.
The shit gets confusing because, like, this dude only trained for 3 years, and then he's fighting a Hall of Famer UFC fighter. Yeah. He's not fighting a boxer.
Nah, he's not.
And first of all, the MMA fighters, they can box. They're
yeah.
Like TJ Dillashaw boxed.
I was always Lomachenko.
Yeah. And he did pretty good.
I always liked BJ Penn. I liked his boxing back in the day. Yeah, I was big on BJ.
Like you can't just keep on like putting excuses in front of it.
Nah.
I just feel like somebody bought
the only thing I put this to was Ben Askren because I seen Ben Askren whole career. He only strike the close the distance to grab me. That was all of his fights when he was in Bellator. I watched him. He went to I think it was like 1FC.
I feel like that was bought also because just the way he was punched, it was very.
I don't think that was bought, but
you think he really got knocked out by Jake Paul?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so, man.
I thought what was funny about the fight, they ain't giving him a chance.
This dude got up and smiled and walked away.
That's why I don't say it was bought for him. It was kind of similar to what I said. Well, boxing, what they do, it's not always paying off the judge, paying off the fighter or whatever. It's always like, yo, the ref or the judges. If you got a close round, judges, give it to my guy. Yeah. The ref. If you see any opportunity, chance to stop the fight. And that's what it looked like because he got up and the ref just waved it off.
Yeah.
I said, no, he can still like see what he got.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it plenty of times. Now, imagine that would have happened in the first fight with Tyson Fury and Wilder, and they just waved it off.
Yeah, but not really.
It would have been exactly. So that's my whole thing. I was like, where's the consistency with the ref? And this dude is a fighter. He been in it. He's a world-class fighter. He got hit. He got hurt. You let him. He stood up. See what he got again. They just waved it off. Now that's why I thought, all right, that was phony because
it's very weird because like he fights like elite kickboxers and he beats them. He beat the champion of Bellator right now. He beat him. He beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And
so that's the thing, because MMA, boxing, if you can't fuck with the person in hands, you kind of like in trouble. MMA, so many ways you can get a motherfucker. I can't fuck with you with the hands. I'm going to kickbox you. I'm going to tie you up and dirty box you. I'm going to take you down. And that was always Ben Askren's style.
And then you have Ben Askren, who's a Olympic level wrestler. And he comes out of shape.
Yeah. It looked like he ain't take him serious, too. That's why another thing, I don't really think it was fake. And I'm like, he looked like he ain't take this dude serious at all.
I feel like he got bought off, got that easy mill, and left. There's more money for these guys to win.
Oh, hell yeah. But that's why I don't think so, too, because they buy you off. Say if you would have won, they're going to want to set up a rematch. That's even more money for you. Unless they pay you an exorbitant amount of money the throw the fight. That's why I don't think it was done. What I thought was more of a, if you see any chance to stop the fight, stop the fight. That's what I thought it was about. They do that too in boxing. So because a lot of people used to always like to go to the. It takes a lot of money to do that. To be honest, the rig fights, you got 3 judges.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay off all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay off a ref. That's a lot of money. And these guys' careers, they ain't gonna come cheap. They're not gonna just take some $10,000 and pay them more. We're gonna have to pay them some serious money.
50,000.
That's I might to the high end refs and judges. Nah,
No.
like what's the high end refs? They getting hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
So I can't see them doing that for like a 50,000. Maybe some up and coming, but for fights like that, they're not gonna really get no a beginner ref. That's another thing too. They got like newcomer judges in there, which is completely weird to me. That's what made me think, there's something gonna go on. They got inexperienced judges.
I want to see Canelo fight them.
Oh no, Canelo gonna destroy that, man. I don't even entertain that shit, bro. He's talking because he know he can get money and shit, but Canelo gonna hurt that guy, bro.
Who, Jake Paul's talking or Canelo?
Jake Paul talking.
Because Canelo's with it. He's like, I'll do it.
Oh, he gonna do it.
He said he'll fight both of them same day.
Don't entertain.
You don't have to pay him nothing.
He's gonna destroy that dude, bro. Because I'm just saying with Woolley, and Woolley, he could box, but he never been in that kind of fighting environment. I seen what Woolley was doing, and I'm like, you could take like an actual guy in his weight class, he's gonna lose.
Woolley's only 39.
Yeah.
He fought Wonder Boy, who is a kickboxing karate champion. So that's hands and feet. He's mainly known for the feet, but he fought that guy.
He just didn't throw nothing. That's what's like. That's I said. I watched that. I said, Woolley can beat this guy. He just not throwing nothing.
But
what the fuck was wrong with him?
Who doesn't? That's the thing that's coming like out of pocket. Who doesn't throw anything? If you was in there, you throw any.
That's what. That's why I was first. I'm like, Woolley, you can get. I can clearly see how you can get this guy, bro.
You have your coach yelling at you like, yo, you have to throw.
And that's a legit coach you got. That's the Miguel Cotto coach. That's Rigonau's coach.
But he's like disregarding.
Yeah, that was a frustrating.
Somebody pulled him off to the side. Yo, this coach, don't hurt the kids. I know what you can do.
Yeah, that was a frustrating fight, and like Jake did a great thing, bro. So he got close to like $2 million for that fight, and he donated $1 million to the fighters on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave Amanda Serrano $500K. I had like a picture of it. He gave Woolley some money, which Woolley check ended up being like 1.7 million or whatever.
That's one of his highest paid.
Yeah, and I read it. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. And they said on the picture too, they said that was the 3rd highest for a UFC pay, not including like sponsors and shit like that.
So you mean?
And I said that's horrible.
3rd highest UFC pay. You wouldn't fucking go for that fucking money.
Yeah,
you gotta knock this kid out.
Yeah, you can read it. Like that's the payout. He donated $1 million to the fighters. Daniel DeBarra didn't want it because he said, yo, Jake is his friend, so he ain't wanted to take no money from Jake. It seemed like Jake made a lot of friends with some actual boxers. And Andre Berger with them, yeah.
That Mercado girl was, she threw a lot of hooks. She ended up with no jabs.
So, yeah, Serrano's a knockout punch. He's like one of the few female knockout artists.
I was going for Serrano because she's like a Puerto Rican fighter. So I was
yeah. Nah, she's one of the best. Like,
and she trains with Jake Paul.
She's one of the best ever, man.
Or Jake Paul trains with her.
Yeah. So. Yeah. She's a knocker, and that girl was taking her punches pretty well. I was surprised.
They're both champions.
Yeah.
I think one girl was going down to her weight class.
Yeah. That was dope, man.
Fury is fucking big
and shitty.
And shitty?
Yeah, he looked shitty. That was Tommy Fury, not Tyson. Tommy, the one that's the one on the card. I think it was Tommy. There's too many Furies. There's Tommy and there's ugly Fury.
You think he looks shitty?
Yeah, he's shitty, bro.
I thought he looked good.
Yeah, of course. This guy. I remember the guy he was fighting because he fought in Bellator. Taylor.
I'm just a fat guy though.
Yeah.
What would I know?
So yeah, let's take it. What was the next? Oh man, Pacquiao.
Oh, Pacquiao got
Yeah. I thought Pacquiao was gonna like not tear him up, but beat him.
Yeah.
I was surprised. We was on the house arguing. There was one guy, he was going for Pacquiao. He said, I like Pacquiao, but this guy gonna fuck him up. And I'm like, dude, you ain't even see this dude fight. He said, yeah, but I know he's gonna fuck Pacquiao. Pacquiao 42. We all like, nah, what you talking about? And watching the fight, you just see the switching of sides, like, yeah, Pacquiao losing.
Yeah. Well, was it just like a outpoint disaster?
Nah, yeah, this was a clean win for the guy, the Cuban dude. What was it?
Pacquiao.
Oh, guys, it was a clean win, and I was going for Pacquiao.
I'm assuming Pacquiao was trying to come in,
a
lot, and he was getting straight.
He was it was like a looping overhand right. He kept hitting Pacquiao with, and even when Pacquiao was blocking, he was knocking him around the ring. Like you just see, like this dude Ugas, he's not like a power puncher, but he's physically strong. You know, he got one of those physical type strength. He's hitting them and he's knocking them around the ring, stumbling, and Pacquiao couldn't get the distance either. And it wasn't like the dude had like a crazy reach, man. I think only like 2 inches. And Pacquiao had a hard time with that range, and the dude was pretty tight with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much bobbing and weaving, but he was blocking.
Yeah, the cuffs.
Blocking, yeah. And he was timing them.
Mm.
Yeah. So it was a cool fight. Just not how I thought it was going to win.
He also lost like that to... Notice I thought Pacquiao won. He fought the Australian dude.
Oh, yeah, I thought he won too, but yeah.
But the dude kept on absorbing his shots.
Yeah.
Walking him down and made it like he was winning.
At first, I thought it was a robbery, and then when I watched it again, I said, nah. Mm-hmm. Even though I thought Pacquiao still won watching it, I said, it ain't no robbery. Because that guy was coming forward, and he wasn't getting his shots off, too.
Yeah.
He was getting a lot of shots off the Jeff Horn, the Australian guy.
You saw the Darren Till fight?
The Darren Till, he got submitted, right?
Yeah.
No, I just caught like
he got submitted, and also he got...
Who was that?
Kind of destroyed Derek Brunson.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is just passed. It just passed. No, I ain't see that.
And that, like, he was doing good on the stand-up, but as soon as he got taken down, he got smashed.
That's Darren Game, right? The grappling taken down.
I've
been a while since I've seen his fights.
Yeah, but when he would try to stand up, it would go wrong for him.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. The
fights I seen, that just a while back, he was always like taking dudes down and like, trying to rough them up. Okay. Man, Darren Till. All right, back. He ain't too far from he's still in the top 10, right?
Top
the actual UFC rankings? Yeah, all right. So he good, man. He could get another win or two.
He wants to fight Israel again.
Yeah.
Israel's gonna fight.
I don't see no one at middleweight beating him right now.
Who's he gonna fight?
Yeah, who's lined up?
Oh, Robert.
Oh, Rob Whittaker again? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The first fight, I thought I wasn't too sure. That was his first title fight, right when he fought Rob Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was going to be a challenge for him, but it wasn't. So I would like to see how this is going to go now.
I think it actually was a challenge for him. It was just that Rob Whittaker was getting caught because he has like a strong stature, but he was getting caught with like a pull, a left hook. And then he got caught with that like 3 times.
Yeah. So I would like to see how he bounced back. I'm a big fan of rematches in MMA because it don't happen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always be like,
"Is Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier 4?"
Yeah. I get that, but maybe not right away. But I get that.
Yeah,
I get that fight. But I used to be pissed off when I see a fighter lose to a guy early in the career, and I'm like, why they don't fight again? Like, just me as a fighter, I would want to fight you again if you kick my ass or something, So that's why I'm a fan of like rematches in MMA.
You'll be chasing somebody.
Yeah, that's what I like. At least like I could look at it like a boxer like Shane Mosley. Mm-hmm. You beat him, he always tried to get the rematch, and he'll lose the rematch. But I like that. Like he at least tried to right his wrong,
Yeah.
He lost to Vernon Forrest. He went after him again, lost to Winky Wright. Went after him again, he lost. That's what I like. So yeah.
Winky Wright retired because of a bad judge. That's why he retired.
Originally the first time I believe, then he came back, but he didn't have it.
Yeah.
Guys, it's one of them fights where you be like, all right, he loses because of his age.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would see, like, you would look at him like, yo, back in the days, he would have got this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was time to go.
Off topic, right?
Yes.
One thing that I'm noticing, black girls are starting to become murderers.
Yo, put me on. You know something I don't know.
All right. I seen a video of a black girl in Brooklyn, pistol, just like a straight stone cold killer, just walk up, shoot a girl, then go inside the car and drive off.
Oh shit! You heard the details of that, by the way?
No.
No, all right. So, but you just
I
knew.
was about to say you got insight.
Oh, that's why I was like, no, because just off of what you telling me, I'm like, something was going down for a person to just walk up to you and shoot you. That wasn't no robbery or nothing. That's why I just cared about the details.
It was like a club.
All right, so
she just went inside and
wow.
now the girl's like the son is missing a mom now.
Yeah.
Then you have there's a number. There's not even a number. 2. I've seen 2 videos of 2 different black girls. They go to a Mexican vendor and then they like flip over the vendors.
Okay, yeah, I heard of that one. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. Where that was at, West Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it's a thing with the black. I ain't surprised because it was a story like, I think, I don't know if they was in a gang or whatever, but it was these like black guys. They was messing with the Mexican vendors. That seemed like a thing that happens probably a lot. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
That happens here too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It just don't get talked about. I'm assuming.
It gets talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just got. I guess it's like, they're still on the Asian hate. They're on the Asian hate. Then a few minutes ago, is it snitching? I seen a black girl in rollerblades, skating backwards with a pistol in her.
Oh yeah.
And I was just going to the gym. I didn't want to see that shit. And she was like playing around with it, smiling, and I was like, I'm about to become a victim.
She got a pistol in her hand.
Smiling.
Wow. At first, I'm thinking maybe she about to pass it off to someone, but smiling, that threw me off. She looking for trouble.
And rollerblades too. I'll be damned if I get shot by a girl in rollerblades.
Drive by the rollerblades.
With a tongue out.
Oh man.
That should bother me so much.
Yeah, man.
It was in a holster and all that. I was like, yo.
Oh, she's that comfortable with time? This is today?
Yeah, in broad daylight.
God damn. I would like to say it's a toy, but I'm pretty sure it didn't look like a toy. Like, you gotta be fucking comfortable in New York City to run around with a gun out in the holster. You can't even have a gun at all in the city.
I was aware. I was watching her and I was like,
not walking up and shooting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bunch of weird murders, like with the Instagram girl dying or whatever. That's still weird.
Instagram girl?
Yeah. Some girl that had like nearly 3 million followers got killed in her home. By some dude. She probably was on TikTok. I know she had an OnlyFans as well. Some dude from Florida came to her home and killed her. And that's how they saying, but it's not adding up because she lived like in a gated community. You need to have a code to get in. So everyone's trying to figure out.
Bush or something.
Everyone's trying to figure out how did he get in.
Yeah.
And it was no signs of a break-in. So we thinking, you had to know the guy. This is a boyfriend. This was a client. But they're not saying anything. We all trying to put it together. So I just wanted to bring that to light.
You know how many videos? Like I seen there's a Law and Order episode of a cam girl.
Yeah.
And she'll talk to them like they're almost like their boyfriend.
Yeah.
But now the guys feel like they're possessive.
Mm-hmm.
And because they feel like they're possessive, they come and see you. They find ways to find you.
Yeah.
And they come and they either rape you or shoot you.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing to talk about.
If I can't have you, these guys can't have you. You gotta stop doing that in order to.
And supposedly, because I watched a few videos, because the story didn't make sense to me, so I'm on YouTube, I'm on Google, and one of the guys, I don't know, because they don't really cite these sources a lot of times on YouTube, but they had like pictures. I don't know if it was from the actual scene, but the dude wrote supposedly in his blood or lipstick saying, "You use me for money. I'm ashamed that I love you so much." And it's funny that you say that
Sound
because
like OnlyFans.
she did have it. That's what I'm saying. She had an OnlyFans. I said, what if this is like a client of hers? A guy, she was telling him bullshit, taking money from him, and he wasn't getting nothing on the receiving end.
You know what you could do on OnlyFans? You pay X amount of money to get voice messages from these girls. So, and they could be doing anything. They could fingering.
Yeah. It's anything.
Say your name.
Prostitutes, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm not saying there's sex workers.
I know it can be used for anything, but most people are using it for sex type of work.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they go, "Oh, but you can use OnlyFans for anything," but that's not what people are using it for. They're pretty much using it for pornography. That's pretty much what it is. Like
we have Pornhub. You don't need that, but I guess it's more intimate, and
I guess it brings a lot of traffic too. Everyone's already out there on it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times you just want to choose a popular platform. I think if these girls is doing it, I think it's best to be on Pornhub, be on all of that. And also create your own website just in case shit go left.
Halas. Don't be on no porn.
Yes, of course. But if you're doing
no fat.
Yeah. So that's just weird, man, with all these killings going on, and robberies and flipping over vendors and stuff.
All right. You want to argue me right now?
Oh, let's go. All right. Hope not.
I started an argument on TikTok. I was like, the video was saying that 90% of rapes is from men, and then the counter argument is that 90% of men or something get raped in prison. All I hear is rape by men, but sure, not all men.
Yeah. Where did that number supposedly came from? 90% of men getting raped in prison? I think that's extremely high.
It was probably like 90%. It was like
wow,
the median, and I was like, in my comments, I started thinking, I was like, all right, so maybe we should just eliminate all men. Maybe we should kill all men. It's just an idea to flow around. It's not really a thing to get serious about, because we start all the wars, we do all the rapes, we're leading at it, and we do. And I don't think there's women out there sex trafficking other women.
Oh yeah, they are.
There's no woman out there with a gun holding to a girl and saying, "Eat that pussy."
If you really know like what's going on in that sex trafficking world, a lot of them people, they use women to help them get other women. They will use a woman to ease it in. So a lot of them are a part of this.
But the thing is,
this woman that's a part of it.
Who are they easing it in for?
But they still a part of it.
Who are they easing it in
that
for?
That guy ain't forcing them. It's a man, but that man ain't forcing them.
The guy is
that man ain't forcing them. No,
that girl is trained.
No. That girl is trained. That man ain't forcing that girl. She's a big girl. Remember, accountability.
Nah.
She's a big girl.
Some people get brainwashed.
I don't want to hear that.
You be a
then them guys is raping people. They got brainwashed because someone did it to them.
But I'm saying the main customer. Who is it for?
What?
Who's the customer?
Who's going to be the customer for?
Who's the customer?
The customer for? No. Explain it to me.
Who do you get the girl for?
You get the girl for. Hold on, I'm lost. I'm really lost. I'm not playing. So you hold on. Go ahead.
The main customer is the man.
Okay.
Right? You're not buying. You're not paying.
It don't
for this
matter.
Girl.
You still doing it.
Wait.
It don't matter who the customer is.
For this girl to have sex with another girl. A girl's not paying for sex for another girl. They're not doing that.
So you're gonna just completely take out their involvement in it. You can't just blame it on the men and not speak on their involvement in it. A lot of that sex trafficking is women helping those guys kidnap kids or do whatever they're doing. You cannot just exclude the women. You're not holding them accountable.
I'm not holding them accountable because we are the end result of that.
So you're not gonna hold a getaway driver accountable for murder?
That's not the same. I'm saying in sex trafficking, right?
Yeah.
If we hear all the victim stories, or like say North Korea, all is men who are holding slavery.
That's the one with Kim Jong Il.
Well,
Let's keep it more in the democracy
Jong-un.
because that's the whole communist. Let's keep it more like in countries that's a little similar to America with democracy because that's a communist. You can't really. The women probably don't even got rights over there, right?
No.
That's what I did. Let's keep it more in the democracy country.
How about Middle East?
It's democracy, right? Some of them are. Some are right.
Middle East, men control what women do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't show your skin.
Yeah.
If you show your skin, you may be beaten.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a woman is putting that law in
place.
But
you said you was talking about sex trafficking, though, right? Or you talking about women getting beat or whatever?
All right. How about the video that I was going to show you at that time about the dudes grabbing little boys and fucking?
Yeah. Yeah, keep it on that. Sex trafficking. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's happening too. That's happening. But to sit there and say it was all men, then what about all the women involved? Let's get rid of them too then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think we agree.
The great majority is men.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I was just talking about how you're going to just completely not disregard the woman that's in it.
Or the great majority of school shooting is men. Yeah. Or the great majority of war is because of men.
Yeah.
It's just an idea to
No, I hear what you're saying, but unless you want the human race to end, I'm all for
it. My argument was like, if they could solve... Joe Rogan thoughts is that eventually we're going to probably lose our genitalia and evolve where there's no male or female, and we could do that type of lizard shit. But if they could solve that problem of how they don't need no sperm, so we did our job, right? We did a thing to produce mankind, and we spread out across the world, rape, pillage, almost in a way that was a necessity to take over other places. We arranged marriages, all this shit.
That's the animal kingdom, man. That's the animal kingdom.
But
that's nature. That's how
now, you don't need that now. Why can't like men chill?
These are all just ideas, right?
This is all ideas.
Yeah, it's animal kingdom. We wired a certain way. Animal instinct, human instinct.
I'm not gonna be a Hitler and start killing all
I'm
these
not
men.
saying like just kill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's animal kingdom. We wired just like you're wired to women. I'm wired to certain things. We're wired to. It's in our genetics. Mm-hmm. That's just how it is, man. As far as like, I guess if you just want a human race to die, I guess just eliminate all the men.
But what I'm saying is,
unless if they find a way or whatever he was saying, but
like if they could clone or they could get sperm and split it and
still came from a man, unless they could find a way to completely eliminate men and they can still reproduce what they would call like asexually. You can do that by yourself. This is always going to be a problem.
I mean. Yeah. We do have,
and I'm pretty sure the women, and women don't even like women, so they're gonna kill each other off anyway.
I don't think so. I don't think they'll do that. I think it's more men killing other men.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, say if all the men were gone, the woman is gonna kill each other off.
Nah, I think they just ignore each other.
Oh no,
I don't think. And then if they do fight, it's not gonna be an extreme damage like what we could do.
Yes, they will.
I don't think so.
Don't underestimate no fucking woman, man.
UFC fights for women take a lot longer. They can take a lot more punches.
They can still be deadly.
And
a lot of women ain't, compared to, I guess, the average MMA male fighter, they ain't hitting hard. Unless you maybe be like Amanda Nunes or something. I'm pretty sure she could probably put out a few dudes or whatever.
No, there's no large evidence of women aggression going on around like that. I seen all the dark videos.
A lot of
Very bad
times,
videos. A majority
happening,
of
but-
men.
a lot of women don't report shit happening. Like,
Maybe.
a lot of domestic violence and shit happen. You know what them shits happen at the most, but you would never hear it be talked about? Police officers. They get into domestic violence a lot. Lesbians and gay, the rainbow community.
Mhm.
They get into a lot of fight, but just a lot of times they're not reporting it. So that's why I say don't underestimate it. I can't really give you a raw number because it's not being reported. You don't know. That's why I always say just leave it out. Don't underestimate it.
It's right, domestic violence, but I don't think they're murdering each other.
Shit happens. They just not talked about, you know?
I don't know. At this point in time,
But yeah, stop watching Joe Rogan with these crazy things. He still be, what's the dude he be putting on, is it Ed Garcia or whatever?
Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo, and what's the other dude from Jersey, the heavy
Joey
dude?
Diaz.
Joey Diaz, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not, them dudes is cool, but they always got like some cooked up crazy
this is not even like a Joe Rogan conspiracy type of thing. It's
Nah.
like,
not a conspiracy, but he always got like some weird shit, some topics. It'd be
Well,
funny and all that.
you know, the shit that happened in my building recently.
Oh, with the robbery or something like that?
No,
Well, what happened then? Put me on.
I showed you the video. What happened? It was pretty fucking bad.
You did?
Yeah.
Just explain it to me. You don't gotta show me the video. It's quicker to explain it. Just explain it.
I don't want to show you the video or
You don't want to explain
Explain.
it. Is it a long video?
Okay.
Is it like,
Because you know it's somebody else's business. It's fucking,
oh, all right. If you don't really want to tell me, it's all right. 'Cause I forgot anyway. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see what this leads to. He's sketching out some shit. Oh, you can't. You didn't want to say the word. Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
that
Oh,
wasn't robbery. Robbery is
rob you of your not innocence, but you know you got robbed.
Fulton.
I still call that shit robbery.
Get us canceled. That'll be
Yeah,
Figuring Thing podcast. If I didn't get to
you thought that would have got me canceled, man? Like,
10 listeners, and this is what Timothy has to say.
yeah, don't cancel me. I ain't say nothing worthy of getting canceled yet, bro. I only want to get canceled, bro. That's the thing, man. Like, I'll be watching like Little Boozy. Everyone hate him, man. I think he's funny though, man. I think he's funny. But his views,
That Lil Nas.
yeah, his views on the whole rainbow thing. Little Nas had like a picture of him. People were saying like him looking pregnant. You know, Boozy is always the guy.
Come on, man.
He said to
I'm going
D-Wade's son?
Children.
yeah, come on, man, don't cut his dick off, man. He's just a boy. What if he changed his mind?
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. It's I guess yeah. So then you know everyone right now is heavy on the baby. As what he said, put your phone in the air, put your hand in the air. If you ain't have to suck dick in the parking lot or some shit to be here, and they went off on him.
That rhymed.
You know, he had this portion of the show when you're performing, you cut the music and he's talking to the crowd.
Yeah.
And he said that if someone threw like a sneaker at him or a shoe.
Did he leave or
No.
who threw this gay shoe?
That's it. Yeah, so he got canceled for that. He got taken off like 6 shows. And
Yeah.
he apologized. Then they got mad because after a few weeks of putting it up, he took the apology down. And I'm like, he can't win with you. He apologized. Y'all said it was bullshit. Y'all ain't gonna accept. He takes it down. Why you take down the apology? You said you ain't accept it.
Why would you take it down apology? They were leaning into it.
You know, so I don't get it. But even though he did it to himself, though, it just don't make no
It's
sense.
kind of weird that maybe he should have held Elton John's hand. And
Elton John said something about it too. I don't know exact tweet.
because Eminem had that type of deal.
Oh,
He said something homophobic.
How long? It was back in the days, right?
back in the day.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was a little back then. You won't have to worry about getting canceled for that.
And then you have DMX, D to the M to X. Last
Yeah.
time I heard you was having sex, same sex.
Homo
No love,
thugs.
show no love.
The homo thugs.
And you explain fucking a man.
Yeah.
Just watch the beat. I ain't touching your hand.
Back then you could get it. Back then you could get it. It was you could get away with it, but now, I even noticed like with some rappers that used to have the faggot word in it. Now they ain't even saying it.
Yeah.
They taking it off. So I'm like, yeah. They know.
I'm trying to think of a current rapper that's a faggot.
Shit, nah. Oh, I think like older songs. Matter of fact,
Eminem?
I heard a song that I used it recently, but this wasn't like a big time rapper.
Yeah.
Still up and coming, probably unsigned too, you know. But I heard a song when a person said that shit. It seemed like, you know, it depends. You got to be like at a certain stature for them to get at you, you know. Or maybe because they don't know about the guy either, probably. So yeah, the shit is weird, man.
What does faggot come to like in your mind? What does that mean? Do you think it means like a homosexual slur, or is it like a bitch ass?
It can be both. It's one of those things that has versatile use or various uses. Like there was times I used it for both.
Yeah.
I really wanted to call a guy like a faggot, or I always looked at it as a faggot as the guy that bends over and take it. You know. Or sometimes you would just
You're
use
a heavy straight, Tim.
it, or we use it just because, like I said, you think a person have bitch assness tendencies or something.
Yeah,
you in a video game, you whining or something, you fucking faggot. Like,
yeah.
You don't mean him as being gay or part of that community. It was just another way to insert a person.
In my mind, it was more of like a bitch.
Yeah,
bitch, dude.
I think that's what I used it for both, but now I could say like probably whenever is the last time I used it, it was most likely for a person being like a sucker or whatever. I wanted to call him a punk, and I started saying a punk because a punk sometimes don't hold that same, what I could say, that same grass. It sounds a lot worse when you just say, you know, flood corner with folk.
I say almost like a pun. You gotta be very cool with me if I'm gonna call you a faggot.
yeah. So that's a word I don't use unless I really wanted to, like, at least back then.
With a purposely,
a
purpose stutter.
Want to fuck something? Yeah.
Nah, it's been a while since I want to like fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
I want to fuck that girl up for having a gun. But,
yeah. He's like, yeah, Joe, you better watch. Yeah, she had the blicky on him.
That one thing that gets annoying of being a dude, right?
Yeah.
Is you have to protect your friends, your family, basically towards other dudes. That's what I'm not working out to. Me working out is me having defense.
Yeah.
To defend myself and my other.
Pretty sure it's various reasons, yeah, but that's probably the main reason, right? Yeah. You gotta be ready, man. This is the animal kingdom, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have evil coming our way left and right, you know.
Of course, I do it for like mental stuff.
Of course, yeah.
But ultimately, I had to tell my nephew, I was like, you have to train your body, your mind. That is to protect yourself from. Like, you gotta learn how to shoot a gun. You gotta how to shoot a couple people.
Yeah. Maybe I should get that vaccine. I need to keep going to the shooting range. Hope they don't stop me from going.
How much is the shooting range?
Oh man.
And what have you shot?
Well, have I shot? No, I haven't went to the shooting range.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about why I shot in the block now.
What have you shot in the block?
Few guns I probably don't even know the name, but one name I do know is like a 38. You know, just like go on the building on top of the rooftop, you shooting in the air for fun and shit like that. Yeah. That's like when you like 15, 16, like you find out one of your homies got a hold of a gun, you like, oh shit, let's go to the roof. Let's wait till 2 a.m. we just shoot outside or something. Just the whole thrill of it.
Yo, when I was 15, I saw so many guns. Everybody had a gun. Dude.
Very easy to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, that's why I never understood like a lot of these laws. It was against the law, but we still had them.
Mhm.
Like, this goes to show, like, criminals don't follow the law.
Yeah.
No matter what law you pass, you're gonna still find a way and make it do what it do. If that makes sense.
Legalize bow and arrow.
Even that's legal in certain parts, right?
Is it legal here?
Yeah, see? That's what I hate about New York City. These fucking self-defense laws sucks.
Yeah.
Can store owners, business owners have them? Like, cause around my way, I seen on the news the barbershop got robbed for like 30,000, and cash and like other things and items that.
Yeah, $30,000 in the barbershop.
That's what I said. I said, what the fuck?
That sounds like a drug spot.
I said, dude, you hiding your fucking life savings in your shop?
Yeah. That sounds like a drug spot.
Yeah.
That somebody is scared of banks, so they just keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
inside the business.
I know a lot of people like that, bro. I have so many people like asking me like,
You have a lucrative.
a lot of people don't got bank accounts, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of them is regular people working.
Yeah.
I'm one of my guys was asking me to send him money through Cash App, but I was like, no. I accept money to Cash App, but I'm not sending nothing out.
Why?
Because me, I never really wanted to have it. At time, I needed like a get payment from someone that owed me something, and I was the only way at the time. So I opened it up. This was like probably years back before everyone was up on Cash App. This was probably I don't know, like 5 years ago or something like that. And I had it. And I just had the money on there since. And like recently, probably like I don't know, 2 years ago, I took another payment through it, and I just got the money sitting there. But and on top of that, like a situation happened with someone I know, no fucking customer service. They telling you, oh, you got to deal with the bank or whoever. And I said, yeah, I ain't fucking with that Cash App shit. So pretty much I was saying, like, do I got Zelle. You got a bank account?
Yeah.
No bank account. All right, dude, you like 38, 30-something years old, you don't got no fucking bank account? Nah. I'm like, so you go to the check cash and cash your check, and they take out $50 for you to cash your own money.
What's next time you gonna ask him if he got a credit card?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is wrong? I said, I thought everyone had a bank account, but I talked to a few other people like that, like kind of like not make fun, but you get like, one of my guys, and he like, oh yeah, I don't got a bank account. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
With me, I didn't have one because I was on Section 8.
Yeah, they asked for all of that.
They asked for all of that, and I was working for cash, and you get a cash check, and you deposit it, you get $12 out, and you get the rest of your money.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I still, I still didn't understand, like, people going this long without a fucking bank account. I don't trust Cash App because it's nothing to do. If it's some scam shit happen, you asked out.
Yeah.
You fuck. So that's why I said no. But I would still accept money from them, but I would still act like I don't got the shit. When people say, yo, you got cash, I just tell them no. I'm not trying to take no more money from that. You put the money in my fucking hand, or you gotta have a bank, but they don't got banking. Because I know bank, I'm protected. If something goes wrong, I'm protected.
Even Kevin Hart said a lot of black communities don't believe in banks.
Oh, yeah. You know? Scared of credit cards.
Scared of credit cards.
I'm not scared of them shits. I know how to work them.
Yeah.
I think they're a great thing. But, like, they're scared of this
shit.
Just
spend $30.
That's what they started off. I started off. I was wary, too. I used to just, every day when I started off, I know I'm always need a Metro card to go to work. You get a little Metro card, $20 or whatever. What was the weekly shit at that time? $27 a week or whatever. I paid my cell phone bill. I started off small till I got comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Let me make a $300 purchase. I know I'm gonna pay them back easy. But people scared of that. Black people scared of them shits.
It's kind of cool to have a credit card. They gave me $200 for no reason.
OPM, man, other people's money.
Yeah.
This is how these real estate guys, they don't use their own money. These business companies,
they get
they're not sitting there using their money to buy companies. They get other investors and banks to do this shit for them. You're not using your own money to do these things.
They get a loan and they pay off the loan right there. It's the bank's money. They transfer it to this company and they go, all right, do you want this? It's right there, so we can't negotiate and then just take the check.
They figure out how to get that money to work for them, so they can make money off of having that. You know,
That's how you buy a car. You don't buy a car with cash.
I thought it was stupid that people do that shit, bro. Over this
Smart.
pandemic,
That's smart.
over this pandemic, I'm like, why y'all spending so much money to buy a fucking car brand new? I don't get buying a brand new car, bro.
Yeah.
It's one thing. I know entertainers got it. I'm talking about people like us.
Yeah.
Why you buying a brand new $30,000 car? That's the
that.
dumbest shit you can ever do. Buy the car used for $7,000, $5,000, $3,000. You can get a car, but people don't. Cause you get that shit. By the time you finish off paying, 2 new models come out, you don't even want that shit no more. But you stuck with it.
As soon as you take it off the lot, it's 70,000. 70% gone.
Oh.
Just because you took it off the lot.
Yeah, I buy used cars only, man. At least at my stage.
Yeah.
Used cars only. I'm not an entertainer. I don't got the millions that them people got. Certain cars do have value buying it. The ones that they only make a certain number of.
Bro, you live in New York City, so
you don't need no fucking car in New York City.
Yeah. Well,
people, if y'all don't know, you don't need a car in New York City.
Nah,
you do not.
Get a car.
It's cool to have it, but you don't need one. You know why? New York ain't no space. You don't got a garage. You gotta pay for parking lots. You gotta feed the meter. You gotta get up every hour to change the parking sides. Traffic is horrible.
That's only in the hood.
Nah, not even.
They just want the hood or in the city.
If you got a spot where you got a garage, okay, you good.
Yeah.
But most places in New York City ain't like that. Even like the expensive houses and buildings, you gotta pay a garage. You know how much the garage is around some of these places? Damn near $200 a month.
Yeah, but put it like this way. Like me and my girl, we like traveling. And if we get a car, we could go to Connecticut in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you to get there, we have to pay about $33 one way. So that's $66.
What about you driving to go to work? What's that like?
Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying for everyday use.
Yeah.
If you just talking about, hey, I need to go on a trip, all right, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about everyday use. That's what people tend to going to use their car for.
I say if I start doing comedy again, that'd be everyday use. So that'd be good. But then finding
and you gotta know these. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got hard. You gotta go to the inner streets instead of being right in front of the business.
You go on one or two of these spots downtown. 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna be no parking.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to feed the meter. You're gonna have to throw on I don't know how many coins or whatever you want. Mm-hmm. That's if you find that, because it's gonna be most likely all the spots is gonna be gone. You're gonna have to go to some parking lots charging you like $220.
I said
it's gonna kill you.
Get yourself a little Revel scooter.
Yeah. See,
just don't drive on the sidewalk because that's highly annoying.
People are killing it with these scooters and mopeds and bikes, electric bikes, city bikes.
I think they're gonna start making you have to get like IDs and shit, like driver license.
I heard for like the moped shits. Did they started it already? I thought that's something they did already.
I think they.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like the dirt bikes, the ATVs.
They was talking about
If you get your dirt bike taken, please believe that shit again split in half. They
was saying it was hard to drive, but I don't believe in with the Revel shits. I was watching a news segment. I said, you probably just don't know nothing about bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reporter lady. It was difficult to drive, and I couldn't stop, and I didn't know how to. I said, that's you.
Yeah.
It's difficult for you. Don't try to put that on everyone else.
You don't know how to ride it, dumb nuts.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Sorry. No, because I know at one point there's a lot of people crashing and getting injured, and there was a lot of inexperienced people don't know the rules of the road. They probably know how to drive the bike. Like when you on something like a moped, you don't drive too close to the cars. Someone can easily open the door and your ass is gonna be fine. You stay in when you in bikes. When you on bikes, yeah, I know a little something. I never got the license, but yeah, I can do my thing. I just don't got no license. Yeah, I can do my. That's the thing in New York City. That's the thing in New York City. A lot of us is driving. Don't lie. A lot of us is driving with no license.
Discussion with you about killing all men that don't get you driving.
A lot of people in New York City with no license, man. It's crazy. Cause it's just the culture, being that you don't really need a car.
With no license, no vaccine.
Man.
Like a barbarian.
It don't matter. I still be a driver. Just we get pulled over, you gotta do all the talking, all right?
White man. I gotta use my big boy voice.
You gotta do all the talking.
Yeah, I hate when I have to do that.
The big boy voice. How I go? You can give me a sample of it. Let me hear something.
Excuse me. Just like that. That's mainly what I'm saying. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Or if I gotta like talk to like an authority figure, or I gotta talk to a cop, my voice changes just so I can deal with them.
I hear that, man. It's kind of similar to like,
because if they hear my voice like this,
we gotta. You can pull that off with the glasses and shit like some dirty motherfucker.
No, they run right over you if you just sound like that.
Yeah.
I'm not one to.
That don't work. I guess that was for ladies then.
What?
Like my friend, not white though, but I guess she could probably pass. I was white at times. She do the little whole white girl, supposed white girl voices. She said works like a charm. You know what? Yeah, you just driving a little fast. It's all right, you know. She told me she gets away with that shit. I'm like, what? That works? I thought that was like a man. She like, nah, that shit really works, too.
Yeah, this black dudes are using the white voice too.
We got the little phone voice for jobs, and me, I just got tired of doing that shit. I felt like a sucker, so I'm gonna talk how I talk, bro. I'm gonna speak how I speak. Yeah,
Gerard.
Yeah. So before we end this, man, you been paying attention to them YouTube streets?
Huh?
What's going on in YouTube out there in them streets? Your boy Ivan Preach.
What happened to him?
Nah, you ain't see that little internet beef they got him with these other YouTubers, Fresh and Fit?
They're not gonna fight, right?
Nah, yeah.
What the fuck?
One of them challenged Preach to a fight. Ivan Preach to a fight.
No.
But I guess they didn't know Preach training MMA, so Preach accepted.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take both of you on in the same day. I guess these dudes probably got wind of it. Like,
yeah,
you know, Preach do a little training and they backtracked and yo. You can check it out, man. It's on their page. Ivan Preach versus Fresh and Fit. Maybe we can talk about that next time, man.
I'm gonna check it out right now. Then.
Yeah, you can do it.
Thank you guys.
Figuring things out.
4 days, 4 weeks, right?
Yes.
All right.
Tim TV.
We really winged this one. All right. Fuck it. Bye.
We out. Yeah. It could be a bit long, man, but Ivan Preach like pulled these dudes whole card, bro.